Hello, 8th graders. This is Mr. Nichols from the Guidance Department here to go over the 8th grade scheduling process as we prepare you for your first year in high school. This slideshow has been posted in your 8th grade Google Classroom, and it contains all the links you will need to research, review, and submit your elective and world language requests for next year. This visual is an example of a schedule for a 9th grade student at High School South. You will have 6 blocks a day with 4 80-minute academic periods. Blocks 1 and 2 are 80 minutes each, followed by lunch and advisory, 26 minutes each, and then followed by 2 more 80-minute blocks before you end your day at 2 p.m. You may also notice that this student does not have biology, English, world history, or geometry every day, but every other day. The high school schedule has 4 blocks on each A day or B day. This is a big change from having your core classes every day, but in my experience in talking with high school students, it is much preferred and nice to have a completely different schedule on alternating days. Also notice the 5B block for this student. Economics and entrepreneurial literacy is taking place during market periods 1 and 2, otherwise known as a semester. And then during the 3rd and 4th market periods, this student will switch over to 9th grade seminar. We will discuss this further later on in the presentation, but it will be important for you to know which classes are 1 semester in length as opposed to a full year. In order to submit your request, you will need to log into the parent portal with your student login. If you have difficulty logging in or forgotten your password, please email your guidance counselor to retrieve it. Here you will find step-by-step directions in case you do not want to listen to this presentation over again or if you get stuck. Always remember to press submit at the bottom of the screen when you are finished. Once you log into the parent portal, you will find the class registration tab on the left-hand side. Click here. You will be brought to the class registration page where you will find each subject area organized line by line. Skip the first 4 lines and go down to World Language and start there. You will finalize your other classes when you meet one-on-one with your guidance counselor in February. In picking your world language class, here are the guidelines. Spanish 8 and French 8 students move on to Spanish or French 2. It should be noted that Spanish 7 and Spanish 8, when taken in 7th and then 8th grade, equate to Spanish 1. Spanish 2 or French 2 students will move on to Spanish 3 or French 3. In high school, you also have the option of taking a brand new language. You have 3 options to change to, including the language you did not select in 7th grade. Italian 1, Latin 1, Spanish 1, or French 1. When picking your world language class, please plan on taking 2 to 3 years of that language in order to be best prepared for college applications. Students in world cultures must take level 1 of whichever language they choose. As illustrated earlier, all 9th grade students will have 2 blocks of electives, or 10 credits. You will notice on the class registration page, 9th grade seminar is already selected for you on its own line. Every 9th grader will take this course, and it takes up to half of one of your elective blocks. It is highly recommended that you take economics and entrepreneurial literacy as well to pair with the 9th grade seminar class. This class is a graduation requirement. If you do select economics and entrepreneurial literacy, that leaves you with 5 more credits to select. You will notice in the list of electives that each class will be worth either 2.5 or 5 credits based on whether the class is half year or a full year, respectively. On this slide, you will find links to the MTPS course selection guide, as well as a direct link to the Pathways and Academy page. The MTPS course selection guide is the starting point for any and all academic information for high school. Here you will find graduation requirements, the complete high school course catalog, the aforementioned Pathways, Academies, and new CTE track, information on advanced placement programs, dual enrollment classes that double count for high school and college credit, and also how to apply for vocational or technical programs for your 11th through 12th grade year and beyond. There is so much information on this site, but that is the point. It should be your go-to for questions and exploration of what is available to you as you progress through your time in high school. While the MTPS course selection guide is all the information you will need, as an 8th grader, you will also need to know simply what is available for me for 9th grade. Also found here on this slide is the ninth grade electives cheat sheet. When you log in to submit your request, every elective offered in the high school will be in the selection bank on the class registration tab. You must choose electives from this cheat sheet, as many of the electives in high school are for grades 10 through 12. Make sure you are on the correct subject line when completing or looking into your requests. After you make your initial elective choices, you will need to submit at least 2 alternate choices. You will not be able to submit until you have entered 2 alternates. It might be a good idea to print out the cheat sheet and rank your choices after reading the course descriptions. Additionally, if you plan on following a pathway, you can enter your electives on the corresponding line for either STEM, GLP3, or BMAT. For more information on the Pathways in Arts Academy, there's an additional slideshow here. On January 20th, high school counselors, administrators, and teachers will be visiting Thompson to present on these programs as well. Most importantly to note are the deadlines for applying. January 28th for the Arts Academy and April 22nd for the Pathways. The applications are also linked on this slide. For more information on the Arts Academy, through the Pathways link on the course selection guide, you can find the entire Arts Academy page to itself. As always, your guidance counselor is here to support you, answer your questions, and ultimately finalize your request for 9th grade. Starting February 7th, each of you will have an individual appointment with your counselor. Please know that after your requests are finalized, we cannot make further changes. The high school has to set a firm deadline in order to set up their schedule for the upcoming school year. Thank you for listening to this presentation. I hope it was helpful. You can come back to it at any time for these important links and information. As always, please let us know if we can help you, and we look forward to sitting with you one-on-one for your 9th grade classes. Have a great day, Thompson.